Wow.
Wow, this is some really deep stuff.
I don't know what just happened, but something happened inside of me. Something snapped. Something.
I wasn't expecting that either.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. It's beautiful.
Monster is like really small, but it had to become that to stop me.
And then the hurt child became present when you mentioned it.
And I didn't realize this until now.
There were things that I didn't remember until now.
It's funny. I haven't seen that before.
It feels like I'm the monster. I'm kind of seeing images of things, of a world where they can exist. This clarity brings all kinds of answers.
It's clear. She hugged me and then went back to her place, I guess, in my heart. Oh, it wants to come out. It wants to bippity boppity boop Cinderella me. She's melted into my chest. It's ooey gooey.
All week been finishing things, cleaning up more, started eating vegetables again last week. And it kind of just started happening. It's almost like I just finished going through a meditation session.
I feel light. When you hit that first joint, in the morning, and
I actually feel a lot more awake.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Hello.
Hey, how's it going, James?
Great. How are you?
Oh, I'm peachy keen.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I took some LSD, so you know. Not exactly sure how much, but probably something like 100 micrograms, something like that. Nothing big.
Okay.
And yeah, feeling really great.
Cool.
Feeling it's like serendipity happened when I was listening to this physics book. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm really smart. Forgot about that. Forgot about my purpose in life, you know?
No, I don't know.
I thought we talked about that last time. Did we not talk about it?
Maybe you can remind me your purpose in life and having to do with being smart.
Yeah. Or at least this is what, untangling the history with my therapist and my mom. When I was young, I had felt like I'm never going to reach my potential, I'm not, doing enough, I was in art in high school and the first year in college. It's like, I gotta do something better. I gotta do something more for the world. So I switched to science because of that, even though I was doing great in art. And then, fast forward 20 some years later, in therapy and, asking my mom about, it's like, yeah, Mom, I always never felt enough, I always felt like, that I was just, had this, pressure but it'd be like internal pressure. And she said to me, trying to remember, anyway, she said, when you were 5, honey, and the way my mom talks, she's always trying to recount things in the most lovingly way. And I totally believe her. I totally believe her. It feels good to believe her. And eventually, once I forgive her and stuff like that, she goes, when you were 5 years old, I saw you playing with Legos. And I just stopped you and say, look, Julian, there's A students and there's C students, and you're an A student, and you have an obligation to use your intelligence to help the world. And I was like, when my mom told me that, I was like, what? I was like, you were the one who put that in me?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was me. I was always just like, looked at the world with, amazing possibility of like, oh, I can understand this. I can understand that. So that means I got, Spider-Man, great power comes great responsibility, right?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm eating a banana. And so, that's been like a thing for me of like, always like feeling like I'm not, and there was a guy once, also really, troubled and a smart guy. He had a tattoo of some math equation on his arm or something like that. And it says that was to always remind him that he should be doing, bigger things and, in physics and science and all that stuff. I was like, yeah, man, I get you. I get you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to have a minute of meditation?
Yeah, give me a second. Let me drink some water.
Do you want me to give you a minute?
Yeah, 1 second. Assume the posture here. Okay. Yep. Thanks. Cool.
Start the minute now.
Okay.
Okay. All right, that was a minute.
Okay. Ding.
Do you have any parts that you'd like to get to know better?
Yeah. So there's a part in my back. It's kind of like a spider. I mean, it's kind of like my shoulders. Feels pretty weary and tired.
Okay. Anything else you notice about it?
Oh, hold on a second. Something happened. The hell happened to my... Are you there, James?
Yes.
Oh, for some reason, hold on a second. My headset got disconnected. It's weird. Sorry about that.
Is there anything else you notice about that part in your back?
Hold on a second. Okay, now it can't connect. Great. All right. Well, I'll just do it. Hold my phone up to my head. Yeah. So that part, it seems like it's afraid of the future.
Okay.
It's like it's wanting to stand strong and stand tall, but it just feels like there's pains and that it doesn't know if it can do it on its own, and it's going to have to ask for help. And that's demoralizing.
Okay. How do you feel towards it?
I got, well, there's a part of me that wants it to be stronger than it is. So it's like, I feel frustrated with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's trying to grab it by the underneath its arms and pick it up and saying, be strong. You can do this, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's kind of in my heart.
Okay. See if you can get that part's attention. Ask it if it will give you space so that you can get
It's
to know
like,
more.
yeah, I'm visualizing it's like a dragon,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really powerful and not in a bad way. Very fearsome.
This is the one that's telling the other
My
to be
heart.
strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
little maniacal too, you know?
Okay.
It's got like a maniacal look in its eye.
Okay.
But there's like a warmth there too, like a brotherly love, you know? Like you need me, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just let it know that you're seeing it
Huh.
and see how it responds if you ask it for space so you can get to know the other one.
I'm really blended with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the sensations in the body that come along with it?
Vibration. Um, um, like a pulsating, like a growing, yeah, like a growing pulsating, like, yeah,
Okay.
I felt this before. This is when it's like, it's like, man, it's like in it's those very brief moments. This is what it feels like in those they're split second moments. You can only see, you can't can't capture them in real time. But it's like when you're driving the lane in basketball, you know, where you're just about to tackle somebody, you know, in football. It's that pure energy, that pure rush of, you know, just energy,
Okay.
ferocity.
All right. Let it know that you can feel it and feel its intensity.
And it's kind of relaxing a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You could try asking if it has any concerns about you going to meet with that other part.
Oh, okay. It's thinking. It's weird. It's like actually thinking about that. Like it doesn't know. Like it's considering the situation. Kind of like, so I kind of get the impression that it goes, do whatever you want. It's not that big of a deal anyway, you know? It's like it's below its consideration, you know?
Okay.
So maybe I can ask it that's fine if I'm just, yeah, it's kind of like fading away, flying
Okay.
away.
Great.
Hmm. Now this part of my back feels stronger.
Okay. How do you feel towards it?
I'm I want to say curious because it's like, and there is a curiosity there. Is like, what's next? What's next going to happen in the movie? You know, um, what's this character going to show? But there's also um, there's some fear.
Okay. Is that the part's fear or does that come from somewhere else? Fear of meeting it.
fear of meeting it. Yeah,
Okay.
I think this is now in my stomach, the fear.
Okay. Great. Can acknowledge that one.
Yeah.
See what it wants you to know.
Oh, yeah, lay down here. Oh. Okay. Like it said it doesn't want me to miss the opportunity for real change.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing don't discount a part in my back's worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be,
That's my
sorry, go
aim.
ahead.
Is to take that part seriously. See
Yeah,
what it
and
needs from you.
right now I'm got pain in my shoulder. I'm going to be seeing the surgeon on Monday to see what to do. If we need to do surgery or if there's some other things. And that there's a fear on my mental health too, you know. Yeah, it feels like it's interesting because at this point the figure it out part is like actually a little, it's not as, it's there, but it's not as in control. There's also like, it's like riding the waves of the emotion, like the fear coming like from my, even in my chest, you know. That's a weird place for it to be, but there is some like feeling of flowing from my stomach to my chest of yeah, some manic energy or crazy energy.
Okay. That's different from the fear.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They're related. Like there's a fear of being crazy, right? Yeah.
Is the manic the same as figure it out?
No.
Okay.
No, the manic is almost kind of the same, similar energy to the dragon, but less controlled, less,
Okay.
more like a, I don't know, like a demon, like a,
Let them all know that you can see them and feel them, and ask if they're all right with you going one at a time.
they kind of, a few of them in unison said no.
Okay. Do they not want to be known in depth?
No, not that. They don't want to be known separately. They just want to be known together, like as a collective or something.
Okay. Which ones are that? Are they?
It's like the manic one.
And the
The multiple manic ones.
okay.
Which makes complete sense.
Okay. All right. So when we get to know the manic one, we can focus on them as a group, the manic ones.
Yeah.
Okay. We were listening to a part that was saying don't miss an opportunity for real change.
Yep.
Will the manic one and the figure it out give us space to get back to that?
It's interesting as I imagine saying that, it's almost like the narrative is being forced that they're going to say yes. But in the state that I'm in right now, it's almost just like I have to like give it some time and listen. It's like they're watching and curious to see if I'll get something. I'll understand something. That she can never tune them out. They're always in there in a web, interconnected web.
Yeah, they're always in there, but they don't have to be speaking or coming between you and other parts if they'll agree to that.
They pluck the strings though. You know?
No.
Like a web, like a spider's web. They pluck the string so that even though you're far away, the spider can still tell there's something over there.
Do they have concerns about letting you go and meet with that fearful one? Is there something they need to give you as much space as they can to do that?
They said they need me to show love, that I have a lot of love in my heart, I think.
Okay. How do you respond to that?
Kind of like filling the area with some gentle light. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like quieting the fairies, the little manic little demons. Now things are gentler and quieter.
Okay. We feel all right to get back to that one that was expressing some fear.
Yeah.
Okay. It said don't miss the opportunity for real change. And it also mentioned having some fear about your mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah. See if you can extend it some of that love and ask it if there's more it wants you to know.
Yeah, it says it's been carrying a lot of burden of how things go, how things been going. Like it's a storyteller. It's funny. I feel like a mom holding a kid, you know?
Mm-hmm. Does it like that?
It's hard to tell. I kind of lost track of it. It's a little relaxed.
Okay. Are you able to assess if that's a mom part that comes in and holds the kid, or if that feels like it comes from yourself?
I don't know.
Okay.
Dang.
How do you feel towards the fearful one?
I'm afraid of it.
Okay. Okay.
Well, it changed in my eyes. It got a little disgusting. That's weird.
Does it? Are you feeling disgusted by it a bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know. I just felt in my stomach like the bowels or something like that. The small intestine is weird. Visualization changed.
You speak for that fear? Does that feel okay?
Yeah, it's a real existential fear that, can only come out in small bits before it's like, no, let's not go there. It's afraid not going to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
The same as missing the opportunity for real change.
yeah.
Okay.
There's another part there's a real strong part now that I
Mhm.
can be here with this that says, don't go there.
Don't go where?
Don't give everything to that side. Don't give everything to that you need to change completely side. Or
Okay.
that
Okay.
there's a certain way the narrative is, that the way your life has been or will be.
Okay.
That's a strong part.
Yeah. Okay. Let it know I understand it. And I don't want to tell anybody that they should be changing completely. We can look out for that. Any other parts in you that have that agenda, we can look out for.
Yeah. There's some thankfulness for that. They express, there was some expression of thanks.
Okay. Will it give us space to learn more about the one that's concerned that you're not going to learn and you're not going to change?
I don't know. It feels like it has some provisos.
Okay.
Like don't. It's interesting. It's, man, when you pick apart your consciousness like this, it's really, uh, um, mind bending is not the right word. It's like mind fracturing,
Mm-hmm.
into multiple pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. That's how it's always been. We're just bringing our awareness to it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what I liked in the Many Minds Oneself, when he says the ancient Greeks, they would say they hear voices like this in their head. Yeah. Let's see, where were we? Hold on a second. Oh man, the rash in my arms. Right. So if we go to the part that has fear of not changing, um, you know, okay. So what is this other part? Afraid. If we go to it, that it's interesting because, like, when I pick it apart, it's not that bad. But if you were to really see it from the perspective of any one of the parts, it's so much worse. Um, which is, I think, the whole point of being arrested to one perspective.
So the one
Yeah,
that was concerned about changing completely was saying, don't give everything to that.
let's see. Yeah, don't give everything to that narrative that I'm bad and
Okay.
and that what I did was bad and
Okay.
and that I got to give up Pouchu and um or that I'm a narcissist, or
Mm-hmm.
um
Okay. Do you have a response for it?
Yeah, I can see how painful that would be to be seen as that.
Mm-hmm.
And that hurt and continues to hurt.
Yes. And again, I can make sure that we look out for any part that is insisting that you're bad and narcissistic, and I can help you navigate that so that you're not blending with it or giving too much to it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just seeing my dad a lot. In my head.
Okay. What is that? What's the message there? What does the part want you to know about that?
He's in a lot of pain.
Okay.
And I haven't wanted to go there, and I haven't wanted to really appreciate how bad it is for him, because then I would feel guilty about not helping him.
Mm-hmm. Does it feel connected to any of these parts that we met so far, including the spider in the back, the ones that are afraid to go to it?
No, this one is like it's like in my core.
Okay.
This is at it's like in the core of my heart, it's like what I make me, what do I value about myself, You got to take care of your father.
You could ask it if there's a specific reason why it was wanting to show you that at that moment.
Okay.
Like, was it trying to accomplish something by showing you that in that specific moment?
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's like the pain that I'm going through
Mm-hmm.
is the pain that he's gone through. And so forgive him. And maybe look if he might have some wisdom to give me. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying. He won't call. Yeah. I've lost track of it. Where we were.
Okay.
It's yeah.
Can you send them all that message again? That the most efficient way to do this is one at a time.
Yeah. Right. Okay. And that was what came out. I don't know if I told you, I was with somebody else, maybe Christine. I was in the sauna and doing some of this work, and some compassion came over me of like, it's such a complex system, the compassion is, this is hard because it's a really complex system.
Mm-hmm.
And that very few people handle it as a complex system. Like even right now, we're going individually the parts. Whereas this book I was just reading, Quantum Mechanics, it's about things do not exist separate of each other. In Buddhism, Nagarjuna, this chapter I'm reading is Nagarjuna says interdependence shows that.
Which part is this?
This is my intellectualizer, the
And what does it want you to know right now? What brings it here right now?
This is really important. It wants me to know this, like my search for physics, my search for physics, basically, in Buddhism is same as Buddhism. That's why it's great about this book. This chapter is it merges Buddhism and physics. There's lots of books that do that. Is like this is love. This is my love for life. This is love. This is where my heart sings and where my heart thrums and
it wants you to know that.
Yeah, it wants me to realize even my own therapy, it can be looked at as a part of unraveling the mysteries of the universe.
Okay. You can thank it for that insight.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it feels really proud of itself.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, now I can relax a little bit.
Okay.
And go back to the part in my stomach. Yeah, so that part wants to talk about Pao Chu.
I'm not sure which one we're talking about.
Part of my stomach is afraid of not doing enough change, not missing the opportunity for change.
Okay.
And it has a whole narrative.
Yeah. When we met that part, it had come up when you were initially talking about maybe going to this spider in the back that felt weary, and it was saying it was afraid.
Let me see. Okay, well, let me just ask it right now because I can't remember. Yeah, it's afraid that the part in my back won't have the strength for the change.
Okay. Would it be all right with giving you space to go learn about that part in the back?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Does it need anything?
Need some water. Hold on. Too much yard work. Okay. Yeah, it feels relaxed now. It's faded.
Okay.
Part of my back.
Yeah, can you get back in touch with that one? Just feeling weary, feeling like it had to stand strong, but afraid of the future. Didn't know if it could do it alone, and felt like asking for help was demoralizing.
Yep.
Okay. How do you feel towards it?
It's like I want to shake it. Say,
you can do it.
You're stronger than this.
Okay. We already met that one. That's the maniacal dragon. Will you ask that one for space?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay. How do you feel towards the one in the back?
Kind of want to soothe it, Want to heal its wounds.
Okay. Will you let it know that you're here? And maybe let it know that it's taken you a bit of a journey to get here, that you've seen a lot of other parts that are up around it.
Yeah.
And that you'd like to be with it now.
Yeah, it feels good. It just feels like I need to feel, I need to feel the pain. Like, I mean, physical pain. I need to feel these, you know, so I think if I stop and feel it, realize like it's saying like I need to get a nap or I need to get massage, but they're so expensive. Or just take a hot shower.
What does the part want you to know?
You can't do this alone.
Okay. And what's it been trying to do alone?
Lead a life.
Okay. Some more it wants to say about that?
Do this frickin' house. All the yard work, pool, actual job.
Okay. So this is the one that takes on those worldly duties.
Yeah.
And feels alone.
Going to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Maintaining my vein. Okay, it's not completely vain. It's funny because like it knows that actually being strong and doing exercise and weightlifting is actually good for it, long term. But it's kind of like it also knows there's a bit of vanity in there.
Okay. And it's felt alone in having to look out for all of this?
Yes, it wants a partner. It wants family here. It's felt so good to be back with my sister a few weeks ago. It was relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
This part in my back, it just felt like, and this part of me is just saying, yeah, you just needed a vacation, to take more vacations. I didn't take hardly many vacations for so long.
Mm-hmm. How long has it been in that role?
Since like I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, too early.
Yeah, does it want to show you about that time?
Yeah, it's showing me how like even though maybe there weren't the physical demands always, there was like the psychological demands that it had to take on, unsupported or isolated,
I don't know. I'm curious.
Yeah, like I couldn't talk to my dad about going to the strip club and damn it, doesn't want to bring all this stuff up.
Don't have to. Let it know it doesn't have to say anything. It doesn't have to share with me, and it doesn't have to share with you.
Yeah. I was talking to Mimi, or we got these narrator parts. I just want to say, like can I just tell the whole story once, It's the burden of having to know the story without being able to express it to anybody. Because we wall parts of it off, and don't allow our partner to see all of it, because we're afraid of them seeing these parts. And then when you do show them and they love you for it, then you're like, oh, damn it, that's what love is.
Is this coming from that teenager kind of, or the one that was
no
focused on the teenager? Okay, this is a different one.
Yeah.
Will you ask it for space?
It's funny. It's like asking for your grandma for space, or
No, I don't know.
Because that's how this part feels. This part feels like wise and like Yeah,
They're
I
all
guess getting
wise.
the image of my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They all
Okay.
have their wisdom, and when you have 40 parts at once, that is wisdom that gets jumbled up.
Yeah.
So we can learn something from any part.
Oh man, I just figured something out.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we're limited to 150 people. Our prefrontal cortex.
What part is this?
This is the figure it out part.
Will
This
you
is
ask
the
it for
intellectual.
space?
Okay. It feels that since we recorded the beginning of that line of thought, that's fine. Go back to it a later date. It's the researcher, you know. He kind of wants to say, you know, you spent 17 years in academia and you don't get enough for it, you know? So no, it doesn't want to give space.
Okay.
Hold on. But I can. Okay, now it'll give space.
Okay, what'd you do?
Another part came in that's kind of like the just feel things out. Like just feel like, you okay? You good? Okay. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was asking this other part, you good?
Yeah.
But not like shooing it away, which is how the appearance is. No, it's saying like, I'm going to take a second to see if you're actually okay, you know?
Great. Yeah, we want that.
Yeah. And by kind of like, oh, it's like a partnership. It's like a husband and wife, you know, the wife coming in saying to the haughty husband, I love you, you know, but can you, I appreciate you, but can you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what Tao Chu gave to me. Yeah. Okay. Where we were? We were with,
we were with the manager part that takes on a lot of tasks in life, and it was saying that it's been doing that since you were a teenager. And then it started showing you things like not being able to tell your dad about going to a strip club.
Yeah. Not being able to tell. So many of these are emotional, you know, they're just like, they're not, they're just like the emotional vacuum or the just sitting there with your emotion, unable to tell your parents because you're alone, you know?
I'd like to know what kind of emotion.
Oh, sadness.
Mm-hmm.
And just so rejected.
As a
unwanted.
Teenager?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rejected, unwanted.
Does the working manager part protect you from those feelings?
Yeah.
Okay. We thank it for that.
Yeah. I had to really tap into self there because there's another part going like, no, I don't want to thank you.
Good catch.
Yeah, because I do see it as complicated as it is. It had that, you know, to keep you going 45 years or whatever you have to.
What would it rather be doing if it didn't have to protect you from those feelings of sadness and rejection?
Getting stronger.
Okay.
I'd want to get stronger.
How so?
Physically stronger. Yeah, he wants to get, and not just muscles, but like strength of, able to face the next 40 years,
Mm-hmm.
Um, damn it. It's really looking to the future.
Why are you saying damn it?
I'm appreciating it, that it's like, it's not
Yes.
giving up, and
Right.
it's like, it's like the adult and like the kid, like the other parts in your kids, and
Mm-hmm. And it
they
has to work
outnumber it.
extra hard. It has to work on things that maybe it doesn't want to be working on because of those feelings of rejection and sadness. It'd rather be growing your body and your muscles rather than the chores.
Well, it says it has to do both.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to do the chores, but it's like, now it's kind of saying, there's an efficiency to figuring out a way to, you know, get stronger while you're doing the chores,
What would it not have to do if you were able to heal those parts that feel sad and rejected?
It wouldn't have to do this alone because I have a partner.
I'm not following.
It says that if I wasn't limited and, getting there, finding a partner that I could stay with, that it would have a part because of this feelings of sadness and rejection.
So if you were to heal the feelings of rejection in yourself, then that would enable you to find a partner, and then this part wouldn't have to work so hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
It started working hard because of feelings of rejection. I was pointing to those times as a teenager.
Right. Yeah. It started to isolate itself.
Okay.
And do everything by itself because you don't want to tell your family how rejected you are.
What if we healed the parts that feel rejected and unwanted, but that didn't get you a partner?
Yeah, if you could do that.
How would that affect this part that's working in the way that it does?
There's a little bit of a quivering now, it's like there's a little bit of a fear in the system.
Mm-hmm. Keep listening to that. See what it wants you to know.
It's just kind of it's recounting a narrative I've heard before, or at least words my therapist has said before of be okay on your own while at the same time also wanting someone to be with.
And it's quivering to imagine that.
Yeah, because it's almost like a non sequitur, not a non sequitur. It's almost like they don't go together. Does not compute.
It doesn't compute to be happy alone if your goal is to be with someone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the deep, there's like a fear of being alone.
Right.
There's a deep fear of being alone in the sense like when you die, you're alone.
Okay.
And there's no getting around that. That when you die alone.
Okay.
And like,
we can meet those parts too.
Yeah, that's like at the heart of so much is the fear of death, the fear of, yeah, dang, it's weird.
Okay.
It's very weird.
We can meet those parts too. Would it be all right to get back to that manager part?
Yeah.
Okay. Could try asking how old it thinks you are.
Okay. Got some numbers, 17, 13.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I kind of roared at me, but maybe that's the dragon. Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah, I could go.
Update it with your real age.
Okay. Oh, it's sad now.
Okay. You're laughing.
Yeah, sad. It's like, it's sad. Oh no, you're that old. Damn it. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's sad about that?
Life not lived, the being alone for so long and not having kids and not, yeah.
Okay. Can let it know that you can take all of that seriously.
Yeah.
If that all matters to these parts to your system, that we don't want to dismiss that.
Yeah, it matters so much. I can appreciate that it matters.
Mm-hmm.
Like suicidally, you know what I mean? Of like,
I don't know what you mean. I haven't met those parts in you.
Yeah, of like, my brother has it too. Of like, look where I am in my life. Look what I have to show for it. What's the point?
Okay.
Let's just give up and start over.
Okay. So you updated this part with your real age.
Yeah.
It said what it's looking for as a partner. Can you ask it what you can do for it if you could be its partner?
I could get more health care, even though it costs a lot. I could watch, do less, be very careful when I'm, anything physical.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the things that part of me doesn't want to hear. I could party less. I could, I could get more sleep, drink less. Could ask people for help, like friends, even though they might say no,
Mm-hmm.
but at least try. And here's the part that it has difficulty with is a lot of these things I could pay for.
Yeah.
But then I'm eating into my 401k, and it's like, which do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have this nest egg in case you get unemployed again, or
yeah, big questions.
It just feels overwhelmed.
Yes, and some of it isn't related to that, like partying less and getting more sleep and drinking less.
Yeah, it's just matters of life.
Mm-hmm.
And that it's doing it behind the 8 ball, where most people have so much more at this point.
Earlier, when this part was saying it wanted a partner, does it imagine if you had a partner that a lot of these things would be easier for you?
Yes.
Yeah, great.
Yes.
Again, just try to show it yourself.
Yes. It's like you can breathe easier.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be looked at like there's anything bad about asking for having a life partner.
That's right.
And that it's hard enough.
Right.
I don't know why.
And also you have a self, and you can be the partner to all your parts.
Yeah, I can do that.
And you know what? I find things easier with an accountability buddy too. But I promise you that yourself can accomplish those things without a partner, like partying less, drinking less, and getting more sleep, for example.
Oh, those, yeah, right. It's like there's different buckets. There's things that self can do, and there's things that self helps you to do that it can't.
This part was asking you to get more health care, to do less that's physically risky, to ask to be more comfortable asking for help from others, even if they might say no, to party less, to get more sleep, and to drink less. Which of those do you feel like self can't help with?
Oh, you're good at this. I mean, it can help with all those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just stay with it. Stay with that list and the brainstorming of how self helps with that. How compassion, curiosity, creativity, courage can help with any of those things.
And you and I had talked at office hours about how calm seems to be one of the least ones, but right now this is where calm would help, because it is a little bit like slow down. There's a lot. It's a long freaking list. And just go, tick them off one by one. Make a list, make check marks, check boxes, and give each part its time, Yeah, I'm going through a lot right now, physically.
Are there any intentions you'd like to set with this part going forward?
I want to, I kind of have the intention of like talking to someone, getting some, like being like, because this part means like the accountability buddy is like in terms of healthcare. And I have that with my chiropractor. So yeah, with.
Is there anything that you can do on your own for this part, with this part?
You can give it more naps.
Okay.
It wants more sleep. Yeah, it wants more sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that thing you're going to do, don't do it. Just see if you can sleep. Again, so much easier with a partner. And so this is where
my goal is to put you in partnership with your parts.
Right.
Parts feel alone, and they work hard. And the good news of IFS is that they can have a partner in self.
Yeah, I know it's working with another person in the Discord, and he had me imagine cuddling, and so it was like that was something because it was just like as I was saying, it helps me to sleep. I'm cuddling with something, and it's like, well, imagine you're cuddling something, and that visualization technique kind of did start to help a little.
Okay. My bias is going to always be putting parts in touch with self.
Yeah.
And it's not because I don't think you having a partner is important.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help establish a primary relationship between yourself and your parts, and to give them all the things that you can give yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Or give of yourself from yourself.
Yeah.
And if there are parts that feel like we're suicidal if we don't have a partner, I think you can go and be with them and you can heal them.
Yeah.
They don't have to feel that way.
Yeah. Yeah, because I just imagine doing that and they would just cry. And it's almost like that's the release they need, just it's not that the sadness goes away. It's just
right. They want love, and there is love in you.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to establish, set as an intention with this manager part?
Yeah, I kind of want. It's kind of a vague intention, but it's to try to get him more help, external help for these practical things,
Do less, party less, get more sleep, drink less.
Yeah, I was thinking financial advisor and stuff like that too.
For the more health care.
More health care, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so expensive.
I wonder, because I'm hearing two different kinds of healthcare. There's that external expensive healthcare, and then there's the internal do less, party less, get more sleep, and drink less. I wonder if if we were to weight those two, if this feels useful. Does one feel like it is more valuable or more urgent or more necessary?
Well, yeah, the getting the rest, the partying less, drinking less, that's more urgent right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But then, the longer term stuff it's funny because right now I was just thinking of these not concrete, like my shoulder, obviously I'm gonna have to get surgery on, but or something. But I guess in that regard, it's talking more about I don't know what it's talking about. I got something in my wrist too. No, that's what it's talking about. Yeah, I got my wrists and my knees. So do I go? I guess I got my chiropractor. Should I get an MRI of my wrist?
Yeah. So you were already saying that the more urgent things are the sleeping and the partying and the drinking less. So
yeah,
I would maybe put that first.
Yeah. 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 So it's like putting it on the calendar, like this is a rest day, or this is block this part off. Is
Mm-hmm.
just see if you can, and then this becomes compromise because is it okay? How about we just go to the movies and just lay in a chair for 2 hours?
Yeah, it's a
Or
negotiation.
splurge on a massage or um yeah. Yeah, because it's a lot of weight it's a lot of psychological weight on his shoulders for having to manage the vicissitudes of the other powerful parts that usually are very often just shouted out, or it's not even a shouting match. It's we're doing this, you know. They just get complete control. These other parts just get complete control. Like, nope. And we're going.
No.
We're going out tonight,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, right. You have those parts that want to go out tonight. So,
yeah.
What self can do in those areas is to work with those parts.
Yeah. In those parts.
To work with the parts that want to go out tonight and take control. Because that's not something you can put on the calendar like you can take a nap or call a doctor. You have parts in you that compel you and push you to party and drink. And you can get to know them. See what they would rather be doing.
Oh. Okay. They don't, at least as I
can find out. Can work with them later.
Okay. Yeah, it was a bit complicated for a second. So I thought that they were like, we like partying, but then there was a little bit of a sadness of,
yep,
it's not fulfilling or something like that.
Right. Yeah. Self can help with that. To find what's fulfilling.
Yeah.
And find what they're afraid of. Find what they're trying to soothe in you.
Yeah, loneliness.
And can heal that.
Yeah. Deep loneliness.
Yep, we can get there. Let it know you can get there.
Yeah, it's kind of like feeling good that you go slowly, because like there's like imagining like a fortress or,
Yep.
It's like, you're not going to knock this down with one.
Nope. And you and I have another call scheduled in 2 weeks.
Yep.
So I'm happy to pick up from here.
Awesome. That was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, James.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'll send you this call and talk to you in a couple weeks.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good one. Good night.
Do you want to help bring more self-energy to the world? If you'd like to participate in calls or help out with this project in any way, I'd love to hear your ideas. Join the Discord server or contact me at james@liveifs.com. A huge thanks to our audio engineer, Yvonne, for your care and diligence in editing the calls. To every caller for your courage in sharing some of your parts. And to anyone out there getting to know their internal system, keep going. Who knows? That might be the most selfless, helpful thing you can do for others, and you're the only one who can do it. If you'd like to see us reach the largest audience, we must please the almighty suggestion algorithms at iTunes and YouTube. And they don't care about the power of IFS. They're looking for likes and shares and comments, and the sooner the better. Follow the links in the show notes right here in your podcast player to make your wishes known. And now, a minute of meditation. Or if you prefer, pull over. You can do it in 60 seconds. Just click one of those links. They're right there, and give us a like or a 5-star rating. It would really help. If you think this project is helping people, you're helping people by sharing it. Thank you.